Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Paris Saint-Germain have chosen to go forth.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. And that is as far as they're going to go.
And this is Lewandowski, looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Lewandowski.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Smoothly does it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Vinicius Junior. That has been slung wide.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
And now they can clear their lines. He's in a great position here.
Davis is
having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Davies is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goes for a shot! Just off target. Corner number 2 then. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Rice.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for the run.
Rodri. Alaba.
And De Ligt.
Valverde.
And he skips past his man. Yeah, this could be a chance.
Nico Williams was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just eases him off the ball. Gabriel.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lewandowski.
He's had a shot!
Good save. Keeper read that well.
Lewandowski might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Driving forward. And here's Nico Williams. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe.
And this is Lewandowski. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's a cute ball. Alexander-Arnold. Taken back almost at once.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Alaba with the short one. And he shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rice. And he lines up and climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Alaba. Musiala. And it's Valverde. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Davis does really well there. He is strong. By a fraction.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Konate cuts out the pass. Well, this ended up in no man's land. And he can clear it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Changement.
And we're underway again.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Lewandowski. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice. Here's the return pass. Botafogo, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at...
Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Kimmich. No way through, so back it comes. A good-looking ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Kimmich. Played back into the centre. Rudiger makes the interception.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots! Yes! And they are cruising away.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
There's the shot! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one...
Real chance! He's got a goal!
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
And the shot!
He's put it wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Yamal. Pedro Neto. He's found the way through. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Davis. Now it's Williams. He's picked his way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Botafogo are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Yamal given the lift of his goal. Pedro Neto. And that is a little undercooked. Foot in. Valverde. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. That's been drilled forward. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rice. Distributed tidily. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
De Ligt clears it away. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo goes on a run down the left wing. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly done. Mbappe! And that may well be that. That is that. Botafogo cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So off we go then.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Neymar. That is good strength. Zanetti. McAllister. And it's Messi. Elise. Spread it left. Now it's Cruyff. Neymar. He might be in here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Will play through for the wide man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pirlo, and he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Pirlo! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets.
Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be on.
It's Pele! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rafinha. Botafogo have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Neymar, chance here to counter. And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Neymar! Oh,
crossbar! And he's gone backward here. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, shooting chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Zanetti is onto this. Quality ball. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's Neymar! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He can get that clear. Tries to play it through. Neymar! So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Zanetti. Now it's Neymar. And a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Rijkaard tries to clear. Zanetti gets into some space. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And this is Cruyff. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Great vision. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Boca Juniors get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Here's a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. McAllister. Puskás. And he's searching through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Puskás really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it.
Shoots! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And there's the end of the first half.
Botafogo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Botafogo are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. We're underway again. Zanetti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? McAllister. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Can he finish?
Rafinha. Mateus. Now this could be a chance.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And he was quick to react. Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a good ball. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. Mateus. Now it's Batistuta. He has found the way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's cut it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that could set him on his way. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Such good technique.
Can he get it through? And he's heaved it away. And this is Batistuta. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pelé, and he's worked it through. Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking for a runner. And Cruyff!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
McAllister. Zanetti. Oh, that's a key interception. McAllister and Mateus. Now it's Messi, and he's found a way past.
That's good play from him.
Messi! Oh, off the bar! Searching pass he's played there. That has been cut short. And he's intervened well there. Pirlo. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's a throw. And here's Elise. Elise touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Neymar. And it's Cruyff. Pelé. Mateus. Koeman gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? He's in a good position. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful deftness.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.